So one of the things I wanted to talk about is TRT, Testosterone Replacement Therapy, through the NHS. It's taken me 8 years to be assigned testosterone through the NHS. The reason why I went through the NHS, yes, I wanted to talk about the journey. I wanted to prove the point, and I thought I could educate a lot more people and hopefully understand why it takes so long. So I first felt that I had low test when I was 28, and I started taking supplements, Tonka Ali, Ashtawanda. I didn't pronounce that correctly, but all those type of things are things that I attempted. None of it worked. I got to a point where I asked the NHS for blood tests, because I was 29, turning 30, turned me away and said, "You're too young. There's no way your test is low. Go away." I ended up reaching out to a friend of mine because I felt like shit. I needed to try something different. He helped me, and for the first, I'd say 3-4 years, I was on TRT by myself, figuring it out as I went along. Through that process, I then got into blasting, which is not something I highly recommend unless you know exactly what you're doing, you've been in the game for a while, and you're doing it to better your career in terms of competitions and all that type of stuff. TRT is the main thing I always recommend. By the time I turned 25, the NHS agreed, 35, the NHS agreed to finally do a blood test, which came back and shown that my test levels were really low. All my health markers were good. All my health markers have always been good because I've known what I've been doing for a very long time. After figuring out that my test levels were low and far below what the human test levels should be, or male test levels should be, it took me a further 3 years of more testing. I was assigned an endocrinologist specialist that only, I think it was 2 weeks ago, has signed me off and agreed to, agreed to give me TRT through the NHS. I am currently on cycle now, very low doses of cycle. We've agreed that when I stop my cycle, which makes this my last cycle, which it changes the plan a bit more, but I won't be able to cycle or blast while I'm using TRT through the NHS. I will talk you through what they've given me in the next few videos, how it works, and what those appointments were like. So stay tuned.